Halftime Show.
And welcome to the only show where we're going to talk about the demise of our favorite NFL teams as well as there being a new king in MMA. I'm Jessie Bristeris.
I'm Tim.
This is the Halftime Show. And, dude, let's just jump right into it.
Wait, where can they follow you on Twitter?
Oh, yeah. That thing. You can follow me at Bristeris.
I'm at TSoper63.
Yeah. So let's jump right into it, man. UFC 205.
It was fun.
My God. The reign of Conor McGregor, the reign of King McGregor has begun. Conor McGregor just demolishes Eddie Alvarez.
Which I called.
Yep. To become the first two-division champion at the same time. There's two other people that's held two different weight class belts. That was Randy Couture, BJ Penn. But they did not hold those belts at the same time. Conor McGregor is the first person to do it, and he did it in spectacular fashion.
Both times.
Oh my gosh. So, what did you think of the destruction?
Conor's plan worked to perfection.
And he made it look easy.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Eddie Alvarez had a plan. He wanted to take it to the ground, and it didn't work.
No.
So he had no backup plan.
Yeah. As soon as he would start closing the distance, Conor would put a foot right in his gut. Like, it was perfect.
Or punch him in the mouth.
Yeah, that too. McGregor knocked Alvarez down 3 separate times in the first round. Only person to come back from 3 knockdowns in 1 round is Frankie Edgar against Gray Maynard. And Alvarez looked to do that, but in the second round, it was all over. Just more destruction from Conor McGregor. And the ref called it at about 3 minutes into the second round. And we are living in Conor McGregor's world now.
It is his.
My goodness. His post-fight interview.
Yep, did you hear about the
did, like, on the scale, like, best to worst, like, how would you rank his post-fight interview?
I enjoy humble people, which I don't get why I like Conor McGregor that much. So it wasn't the best one, but it'll be memorable.
I just think the line where he's like, so from the bottom of my heart, like where he goes to apologize.
Yeah.
I can't remember it now.
He's like, I would just love to take this time to apologize to
Absolutely nobody.
with a couple explicitives.
Yeah. 2-division champ don't give a bleep. Where's my belt?
Yeah, he didn't have a second belt. That's all he cared about.
Yeah. And then the second match, co-main event, Woodley versus Thompson.
What a fight.
We were texting back and forth
Yes.
during this fight.
What a fight.
What a fight. I don't agree with the decision. I think that Thompson won it 3-2.
I think I can agree. Here's what I said. I don't think Thompson did enough, personally. Like, he maybe won the 3 rounds, but I think overall, like, if you're looking at the fight as a whole,
Right.
I get the scoring aspect.
Right.
So that's why I like I'm okay with the draw. I'm okay with Woodley winning the fight. The only one decision I would not have been okay with was Thompson winning the fight outright, because I feel like he did not do enough. That's me, though.
Okay, so first round,
Mauling.
Woodley takes him down with about 2 minutes to go. Beats him up. Second round, Thompson executes his game plan, starts striking from range, throwing his kicks. Third round, more of the same. Fourth round,
Destruction by Woodley.
with like he started it like 2 minutes into the fourth round though.
Yeah, but Thompson,
Like that, the fourth round is where it gets gray for people. Some people believe that Woodley won that round 10-8.
I am one of those people.
I personally believe he won that round 10-9 because Thompson was picking him apart again in those first 2 minutes of the round.
But then
Woodley comes around
and almost taps him.
Obliterates Thompson. Like, annihilates him. A lesser man would not have survived that onslaught from Woodley. Thompson survives, 3 just Hail Mary sent down from heaven punches to the face. And survives a deep guillotine.
I thought he was going to pass. I knew he wasn't going to tap. I thought he was going to pass.
I thought he was going to pass out too, but he was good. He was good. And fifth round comes around. Thompson just takes it to him again.
Took it to him, really? I thought that was a pretty even round. Like, neither of them really went to it. I mean, I would give it to Thompson.
Yeah.
But I don't think he did enough.
He pointed it. So, in my opinion, Thompson won that fight. But we're getting a rematch, which is awesome.
They already announced it?
I mean, it's
That's
inevitable. It's inevitable. So, yeah, that's UFC 205. I think I lost, just one?
What were your picks? I went 2 for 3. I didn't do that well.
I think I went 3 for 2, or 3 for 5.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anywho, so if that wasn't crazy enough of a weekend for us, college football happened, and
Right here.
what happened?
In the state of Iowa.
Number 2, number 3, number 4 lose, and number 3 lost to our Hawkeyes. Number 2 Clemson. Who did they drop to?
Pitt.
They dropped up the University of Pittsburgh.
Or is it Pittsburgh University?
Who cares? It's Pitt. They lost to Pitt. Michigan loses to I'm a Hawkeyes fan, a very mediocre Hawkeyes
It's not
team.
the best team we've had.
It's not the best team we've had. And Michigan falls to Iowa.
Then Washington.
And then Washington loses to a surging USC team.
Yes.
A lot of people actually did see USC winning that game. So, but 2, 3, and 4 drop. And what were your thoughts on it?
I mean, you kind of sensed it coming. There weren't a lot of big upsets yet. And you still had 4 undefeated teams going in.
Yep.
Alabama, of course, won. So they're still 10-0. But every other team, except Western Michigan, who's creeping up the rankings at 10-0, but they're a Group of 5 conference, so they may not get up there yet. Means their competition's on high. So it means every other team has a loss.
Yeah.
So basically what that does is it takes...
Well, Alabama is not the only undefeated team. Remember
Western
that.
Michigan.
Yeah, Western Michigan is still undefeated.
But I guess
they are climbing the ranks. They are at number 14.
I don't think they're going to get up there, though, because it's Western Michigan.
I mean, they are going to get one of those at-large bids, but they're
they'll
not making the playoffs.
New Year's 6 people.
Yeah.
But anyways, what it does is it takes everyone's top 4 and just goes...
Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of this. And so...
And I feel like we're going to have completely different top 4.
Yes. This is recorded on Tuesday. We're going to get it tonight, right?
I think we're going to get it ready for Tuesday. New rankings come out tonight.
Yes, new rankings come out tonight, so we can't get those to you yet. But the new top 10, you have West Virginia. Yes, new AP top 10. West Virginia at 10. Penn State at 9. Oklahoma jumping up to 8th. Washington drops all the way from 4th to 7th. They get leapfrogged by Wisconsin. And then top 5 is Clemson, Michigan, Louisville, Ohio State, Alabama. So
not part of predictions. We won't have this game. Oklahoma, West Virginia this Saturday. Who do you got?
God, it doesn't really matter because the Big 12 is not making the playoffs.
You don't think so?
The Big 12 will not make the playoffs. I still believe that it is Washington State, Colorado's race to lose
In
for
the
that fourth.
Pac-12.
Yeah, for that fourth playoff spot. Because Washington only has 1 loss. Washington State doesn't have any losses yet. Colorado is definitely on the outside looking in with 2 losses. But I mean, they could definitely, if they win the Pac-12 title, they could definitely leapfrog a lot of teams to make that last playoff spot.
Anyway, Oklahoma, West Virginia, who you got?
I don't know. I don't really follow the Big 12, but Oklahoma?
I'll go West Virginia, just for it. Okay.
All right. So, anyways, so there's the AP top 10. Who do you have right now in your playoffs?
Well, you got Alabama, of course.
Okay.
Number 2, gonna go Ohio State.
You still think Ohio State's going to be
Yes.
West Michigan?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 3, this is where it gets really muddy.
Yeah.
Gonna go Louisville, so I'm gonna go with the AP so far there.
Okay.
I think it was a close enough game, and I don't know, it's tough. They got to get some help because Clemson still is kind of in control of the ACC.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they have that.
Yep.
Then 4. You know what? I'm gonna do it. 2 ACC teams.
You're putting Clemson in there.
Yep.
Of course, you have to have Alabama. I'm actually going to go Michigan.
I'm going to say something. I don't know if you heard this. Michigan's quarterback is out for the rest of the year. Maybe maybe can play bowl game.
Okay. I still have Michigan.
Okay.
Their defense is still really good. I'm going to put Louisville in there, and I still believe that Washington sneaks in.
Okay, you think they can get back?
Yeah, so my 4 playoff teams have not changed.
Okay. I don't think a Pac-12 or a Big 12 is going to get in there. That's just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, and then if that wasn't enough for a crazy weekend, the NFL happened, and we have a new best team in the NFL, I believe.
Yes, Cowboys.
Yes.
The very impressive win over the Steelers.
That last play, bananas.
Where Zeke was like, "Oh, a field goal? No, I'll take a touchdown."
Yeah. I mean, NFL memes. Who, if you don't follow them on like Instagram and Facebook, follow NFL memes. They are amazing. They posted a meme of Ezekiel and Dak sitting next to each other, and the caption just reads, "Dak, let's just go for this field goal." And Zeke's like, "No, I got this." It's like, yeah.
Have you also seen the one where it's showing how the Cowboys' offensive line just wiped the Steelers' defense off the face of the earth?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
if there's
gross.
a such thing as a group MVP right now,
The Dallas O-line has it.
yes. So that's what we have so far.
So, okay, I have to ask, what happened to the NFC North? Last year, you had 2 Super Bowl contender teams with Minnesota and Green Bay.
Going into this year, we had 2 Super Bowl contender teams.
And then all of a sudden, like, especially Minnesota, who started out 5-0. And I realize you're a Vikings fans here.
Go keep on.
But I have to rag on them at this point. They have crap to the bed.
Well, no.
I mean, Sam Bradford is morphing into old Sam Bradford.
I mean, right now he doesn't have a line to block for him, so that's fair.
It's true. I mean, that's another thing. There's no O-line in Minnesota.
Zero. Oh, and Jake Long, he's out for the season. Just so you know.
Yep, Jake Long's out for the season. Blair Walsh can't make a field goal to save his life.
Released today.
And he is released.
Expected to sign Kai Forbath, not.
The only hope you guys have is if you guys can, like, fend off. I know the Lions are in the lead now in the NFC North. Your guys' only hope is if you can fend off the Lions. Fend off the Lions, and hope that AP comes back before the end of the regular season.
It could happen.
Which there are reports that's going to happen.
And Detroit could also go on a slump too.
That's true.
And I'm not
because it's the NFC North. Who knows?
I'm not counting out the Packers, but they've just been terrible this year.
But I mean, like,
I don't know.
Your team isn't the only one.
No.
Like the Jets.
The
Jets drop another game
to the Rams.
We lose to the LA Rams 9-6.
Barn burner.
9-6. Oh God, it hurts my soul. Anyways, let's go into the power rankings. Who do you have right now?
We're gonna go 5-1.
5-1, yes.
I have to unlock my phone. Number 5, Kansas City Chiefs, tied for first in the AFC West.
Yep. Okay.
Go ahead. You're number 5.
All right. I have the Seattle Seahawks. Number 5.
Impressive win.
Wait a minute. Let me roll that back a little bit. I'm actually going to put the Chiefs in at number 5.
Okay.
Because I realized that I only had 4 teams in my top 5.
Okay.
So yeah,
number
we're gonna throw the Chiefs in at number 5 also.
So number 4.
Number 4 is the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Impressive win.
Impressive win over the Patriots, who up until this weekend were considered the best team in the NFL.
And still very much up there.
Yes. Who's your number 4?
The Oakland Raiders.
Okay. Who's your number 3?
Seattle Seahawks. That win against New England really bumped them up.
And I actually have the Raiders at number 3.
Okay.
I think that Derek Carr and company are doing an amazing job. Nobody except for Raiders fans saw the Raiders doing this well this season.
I did.
Okay. Well,
I have a bet going. Which is actually going to end up very interesting. Me and a friend have a bet. It's basically take dinner. Who's going to finish higher, Raiders or Chiefs? And I'm going Raiders. But it's going to be a really close bet.
Yeah. All right, so
you're number 2.
should we say it on the count of 3?
I feel like it's gonna be the same thing.
1, 2, 3. Patriots.
New England Patriots, yeah.
Yeah. New England Patriots number 2. I'm assuming you're gonna have the Dallas Cowboys number 1.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? The series. At this point, do you give Elliott the MVP and the Rookie of the Year?
I gave him Rookie of the Year. Not sold on MVP yet.
No. Who do you
I'm
have?
a sleeper. There's 2 names I could throw in there.
Okay.
Derek Carr.
Oh, okay.
Matt Ryan. His season he's had so far is very impressive.
True.
So I don't know if I can just hand Zeke the MVP. Tom Brady shouldn't be in the conversation, in my opinion, if you miss 4 games for suspension.
But I mean, the way that he's handled himself since coming back from that 4-game suspension, he deserves to be in that conversation.
Yes.
To me, it's Zeke.
Yes.
It has to be Zeke.
Which I had to rename my fantasy team this week.
Yeah.
Actually, as of today, it was the Blair Walsh Project.
Yes.
Now I am Zeke and Destroy.
Yes.
Speaking of fantasy.
Fantasy. So, me and Tim are in a league that I created called the Cutler Cup to celebrate the man that is Jay Cutler. It is very sarcastic, by the way. So, me and Tim went head-to-head over the weekend. We are in, week 10?
Yes, that was week 10.
Yeah. So, going to week 10, I'm in 3rd in the...
Tied for 2nd.
Going into this weekend, I was tied for 2nd. Tim has just been annihilating people left and right in our league.
I have.
And so this was definitely like a big time matchup in our league. And then, I pulled it up. And then Tim goes and destroys me yet again, thanks to the play of people like Aaron Rodgers and David Johnson.
And Des Bryant and AJ Green and Larry Fitzgerald and Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, so right now, with our fantasy season kind of lulling down to an end, if you will, I decided to give some praise, talk about our fantasy team, or fantasy league. And because right now you have Tim in first. It's 10-team league, 8-team playoff. You have 2 people basically fighting for the last playoff spot right now. But you have Tim in first. You have my good friend DJ Hendrickson in second. You have my friend Annie in third, who if I lose to her, I'm going to be pissed.
There's actually a 5-way tie for
Yes,
right now.
yeah. So DJ
Preston!
DJ is in second at 6-4. Put it like this. Tim, first place, 9-1. DJ, 6-4, second place.
I've pushed a playoff spot.
That's how big of a lead he has taken. There's a 5-way tie for third, but it goes by points. So Annie gets the edge over me. So it's Annie in third, myself in fourth.
I'm viewing you as ahead.
Are you?
Yeah. Points 4.
Yeah. 10:53 to 10:02.
Tony is over you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is. Sorry. I gave Annie too much credit. Anthony Bolden in third, me in fourth, Annie in fifth, friend Colton in sixth, our good friend Preston, who started this channel with us.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Just
Just like Vine, R.I.P.
Yeah. And then my roommate Justin is in eighth with my other good friend Mason. Tied with him. He's on the outside looking in ninth. And then we won't even talk about Bryce, who's just dead in the water at 2-8. So that's pretty much it. We just have one more thing to do, buddy. We got to do predictions.
Time.
It's time for predictions.
Let's review our record from our last episode.
Oh, God. What was it?
I went 5-0.
You did.
Yep.
You did.
You went 3-2.
I went 3-2. So right now, that's how it stands. 5-0 to 3-2. Let's start with, what is it, Thursday Night Football?
Yep.
We have the New Orleans Saints at the Carolina Panthers. Who you got?
Got the Panthers. Cam Newton. Dab.
All right. Hold on one second.
Oh, you got to type these out.
I got to type these out. I am going to take New Orleans.
Ooh, chance for me.
I still don't trust the Carolina. Still don't trust the Carolina.
The Carolina.
The Carolina. So, yeah, I'm going to take New Orleans. And then we have, what is this? Monday Night Football. We have the Houston Texans at the Oakland
You
Raiders.
can pick first.
Of course, I'm going to pick the Oakland Raiders.
I will too, in Mexico City.
Is it in Mexico City?
It is.
Oh, well.
So, Oakland.
Oakland. We randomly picked a Sunday game, and we came up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's going to be a very entertaining game, actually.
It will.
Tampa Bay is quietly
I'm
becoming...
gonna let you pick first, buddy.
I'm going to go Kansas City.
Are you going KC?
If it was at Tampa Bay, I may think differently, but since at Kansas City...
See, and I'm sorry, DJ. I'm going Tampa Bay.
Okay. You're going for
I'm going
it.
Tampa Bay. I like Kansas City, but I don't like them that much. I think Tampa Bay is quietly a very good team. Yeah. And plus they have Doug Martin, who didn't really amount to much last week, but
He came back from injury.
he came back. So we have Pac-12 implications
We do.
in our next game. Number 20, Wazoo, Washington State, against number 12, Colorado. The situation here, Colorado is in one division in the Pac-12. Wazoo's in the other division with Washington, who just lost. So right now, Washington State is actually ahead of Washington in the Pac-12 standings. So if Colorado can beat Washington State, that'll jump Washington back up if they can win next week. So, tons of Big 12 implications. Who do you have?
Give me the Cougs, Wazoo.
Oh, going Wazoo. Hold on. I lost my ability to type there for a second.
It's okay.
I am actually going to go Colorado with this one. I believe that they're going to be able to pull it out. They had a slow start to the season, but I mean they're the best two-loss team in my opinion in college football.
Better than Wisconsin?
Better than Wisconsin
Okay.
has.
Now we're going to go a little uncharted territory
Here
for
we
us.
go. We are going into the college basketball.
Tonight.
Which I don't know if we'll talk. I mean, we'll talk some about it in the weeks to come.
Especially come March. We'll fill out brackets and everything.
Definitely March. We'll
fill out brackets.
we'll fill out brackets. We'll have a bracket league on like Yahoo or something to do. So you people can join in too.
Yep.
Number 1 Duke versus number 7 Kansas tonight in Madison Square Garden. Who do you like?
Give me Coach K and the Blue Devils.
Going Duke. I'm actually also going to go Duke. I don't pay too much attention, but it's Coach K and it's Duke. So, gotta go Duke. But anyways, so that's going to be it for the halftime show.
I have a class in 1 minute.
Yes. You can follow me at Brewsteres.
T-Soper 63.
And let's take you back to the third quarter. Peace.
Thanks for watching.